do, can do. This guy says the horse can do. If he says the horse can do, can do, can do.
I'm picking Valentine 'cause I'm the most...
Welcome to Odds and Ends. I'm Mike Tice, your host from beautiful Tampa, Florida. Nah, I'm only kidding. From rainy-ass Seattle, Washington, Victor, Washington, on the Case Inlet. The Chiefs, 14-2 versus the Bucs, 11-5, Super Bowl 55. Rematch of the Week 12 game in which the Chiefs poured on the points in the first quarter, the first half, but hung on to win 27-24 at Tampa Raymond James Stadium. The Chiefs set first quarter records in that one. Tyreek Hill, 13 catches, 269 yards, and 3 TDs. Travis Kelce, 8 catches, 82 yards. They only called 16 runs in that game, the Chiefs. Mahomes, 37-49, 462 yards, and 3 touchdown passes. While the Bucs, Brady was only sacked one time in that game. He was 27-41, 345 yards, 3 TDs also, but he had 2 interceptions. Jones averaged 7.3 yards a carry. I think he's key in that game. And I'll tell you what, check out the reception chart. Mike Evans, 3 for 50, 2 touchdowns, along a 31. Gronk, 6 for 106 yards, 17.7 yards a catch, 48 was his long. And Godwin, 8 catches for 97 yards, and 44 was his long. This could be an explosive game, not over at 56. Could it be that it's in jeopardy? We'll see when Sunday comes around. Super Bowl 55 is the first Super Bowl between starting quarterbacks who won the last 2 Super Bowls. Also, it's the first Super Bowl of 2 quarterbacks that have won the league MVP and the Super Bowl MVP. Wow, that's something else. Largest age difference of quarterbacks, 43 and 25. The differential, you know I love those damn differentials. 18 years, 45 days difference between the ages of Patty Mahomes and Tom the GOAT Brady. Well, the Chiefs won, if the Chiefs could win, it would be the consecutive wins, 2 Super Bowls in a row for the first time since the Patriots did it in 2003, 2004. Wow, that's something else. That's a long time. Head coach Bruce Arians, if he wins the Super Bowl, if the Bucs win the Super Bowl, at age 68 would become the oldest head coach to win the Super Bowl since Belichick did, and he was 66 years old. Brady, well, if he wins, he would only be the second quarterback to win Super Bowls with 2 different franchises. Of course, Peyton Manning is the other one with the Colts and the Denver Broncos. Well, tight end Travis Kelce, need I say more, has 5 100-yard receiving games in the playoffs. That's the most ever by a tight end. Kelce also ranks second in tight end postseason annals, 73 receptions, 859 yards, and 9 touchdowns. You know what? He's second only to Gronk. 83 receptions, 1,206 yards, and 12 touchdowns. That's another wow. Wow, that's going to be some show by these 2 tight ends. I hope so anyway. The Bucs are number 1 in rush defense this season, but it's kind of 80.6 yards a game, but they had the least attempts against them, only 358 attempts against that Bucs defense. Well, to me, key to the games, KC, the 2 tackles. Are they going to start Remmers on the left side and put Rankin on the right side, or is Rankin going to the left sthe and Remmers going to the left side? We'll see when that's announced by the Chiefs, or maybe at kickoff time, or the first time the offense comes on the field. The O-line changes are something for the Chiefs to be concerned about, but I tell you, I think the Chiefs like their guys, and I think they're going to be okay. Run the ball more. To me, that's the key. In the first game, I said only 16 rushes, 20 rushes last week for the Chiefs, 2 rushing touchdowns last week 2 weeks ago against the Bills. Get pressure on Tom Brady. They only sacked him one time, but they did sack Allen from Buffalo 4 times 2 weeks ago. And wide receiver, McCole Hardman. Too much speed. I tell you, he could be a key to this game besides rushing the football. Well, they also have their full wide receiver core, the Chiefs, because Robinson is back off the COVID list, and Watkins, with that calf, has practiced this week and looks like he's ready to go, according to Andy Reid. He says look good. Key to the games for Tampa Bay, the Bucs. Stay aggressive downfield. Wow, in that first game they had catches downfield of 31, 48, 44, 37 against the Packers. 52, 27, 39, and 29. That's some explosive football. They got to stay aggressive down the field. The defense needs to get after Patrick Mahomes. They sacked the Packers 5 times in the NFC Championship game last week. That's a lot of damn sacks. Brady can't throw the interceptions. You know, he had 2 in the first matchup. He had 3 last week against the Packers. That is going to come back to haunt you. And I like Jones the second. He's explosive. He could be a key for this Tampa offense against this Chiefs defense. With all that said, the spread's gone to -3 Chiefs. I like the Chiefs in this one. -3 on the road in Tampa. Backs against the wall. Defending champs. You got to beat the defending champs. Go Chiefs. Go Andy Heck. Go Andy Reid. Go ahead, Dave Toub. Go get it. The Chiefs over the Bucs. Super Bowl 55.
I pick Valentine.